you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go, you bring me down.
Today I am going to be showing you how to make this super cute and cool reversible stick charm. Mine are currently in their shells, so I will show you the other reversible ways right now. With design, they don't really like to stay off. See that? But on the other side, with like a fishtail, they can really stand up really well. So I'm going to show you that right now. Stand up, and as you can see, these don't really look good if you're trying to make it for the mustache pattern. This one, however, it looks really well because it was designed for this one. But you can also use these as some sort of pencil sharpeners. You could just do this super squishy and just they really bounce well. So I'm going to start showing you how to make this. You can use your RainbowLoom or your monster tail. Today I'm going to be using you my monster tail. First of all, you can change the shape of the shell. This one is more flat, and the one I had before, like this one, is more upwards. You can also make your snail go out of the shell or inside. You need a monster tail or a RainbowLoom, your bands and your hook. And this here, the monster tail there, the bands here. I'm going to be using my monster tail, but you can also make this on the RainbowLoom. I will show you. It is the same design as to be a design like this. You can take out this one row, and mine actually broke, so I could easily make this design. I know Silkraft Plastic was making a bracelet on this, and she showed how to do it on a RainbowLoom. So you could check out the channel. I will put the link in the bio. And to start off, you're going to get two colors. You can do more than one color, but I really like the two color design. I am going to be using white bands. So I'm actually going to be using these brown from the skin mixed tone and these pinkish. So without further ado, as I said many times before, I will now be showing you how to place your bands. Now you're going to take your first color. It can be anyone, but you can see the first color here was the brown. First color here was the white. So it's probably going to make a difference depending on which color you're using. I just choose whatever color is more, I'm not sure how to call them, more like original. Like I have the white and I have this brown, which can relate to black. So I am going to be using the black. You're going to take your bands. You're going to take two bands actually. And you're going to take them and place an X. Continue this with two bands throughout the whole video except for the snail part. It's just them here to here, here to here, and here to here. So you're going to take two more bands and twist them from here to here and here to here. Just same on this side. Look like this. Now you're going to place your second color all around in a single pattern, not a fishtail cross, just all around. Like this. Now you're going to take your hook and loop all the brown bands or the bottom bands over. Take that, just put over. Make sure to get only the bottom bands. This is why I use two colors, because it's easier to find which one's the bottom, which one's the top. The loom should look like this after you looped. You are going to continue placing bands in a circular motion until you get a total of 6 rows. You can get more than 6 or less than 6, but I recommend 6 because I have done it here. I will maybe next time make it smaller because it kind of looks too big for your snail body. But you can do it any way you want. So I count the bottom row as 1. So you have 2 here. You're now going to start row 3. Just continue until you have 6 or the number 8. That's your choice. Back to you as soon as I've placed 6 rows of bands. Remember, this is what it's like when you have 6 rows. You're now going to stick your hook in to the very first peg here and grab the bottom two bands and bring them over to this peg. Continue to bring the bottom two, this peg and that peg and that peg and that peg and that peg until you finally reach here. So I'm going to be showing you how to make the first one just right now. Make sure your bands are leveled well. Don't want any of them crossing over. Try to save this here. So this usually takes a while, and it's better because later when you don't know how to get your bands, it's going to be more complicated. I usually prefer using a crochet hook, but today I just decided to use this. So it looks good, but you can see from the side that it doesn't really look even, so I'm trying to fix it right now. And if you want, you can skip this part. But no, it's actually, yeah, it's good. So you can probably skip that part if you want to. But now, I'm just going to get the two, and you see the two here, right there. Take that over and bring it to this peg. So when you take this off, it will be nothing there. Going to this peg and taking the bottom two. If that happens, you're just going to try and get them as best as you can. It's quite difficult. If you're not sure, just count the number of bands. I kind of lost the band here. I'm not sure where it went. But the good thing is that there's two bands, so if one breaks or just pops off, you always have another one. What I like to do is I take these two up so I can separate them from the bottom ones. Just take these back and hold it with my finger and put the hook in these. Just take this back like that. It gets quite simple if you do it for a while. I'm kind of new at this, so I still have problems. It's better to let your bands out clearly so there's no mistakes made and that later bands are going to pop off. Just continue that. You can fast forward now if you'd like to, but if you're still having problems, you can just watch this and see I have a problem here with the bands. So I'm going to get back to you when I finish looping all of these around. Okay, here. These bands off, and we're just going to want to put them back on the bar. So I'm just going to get these two. Make sure they're the bottom ones. Just bring them back. So once you're done with that, you're going to put your hook through. You can either add a slip knot. It's going to be you're going to take a band in the color of your snail body. I am going to be using a sort of pale color. I'm going to get my band right now. I usually use 2 for this, but today I'm going to be using 3 bands for each of the parts. I'm taking my 3 bands of my 3 bands and just take them through and over. So I can't record this because it's really hard for me. I like to take all the bands off before I put the slip knot. So I'm just going to take them off and I'll be right back. Them off. It doesn't look really secure, but I'm just going to flip it inside out. And you have your shell. So I'm going to be putting the slip knots in this position. bands off. It's really easy. So I'm also going to use, you need approximately 6 more bands. 1 more for the extra body, for the other body part, because this one's just a holder between the shell and the body. Make sure that's 3. Just take that and that and that. That back on. Just take the final 3 bands. All of them. Take that for this final part. And here you're going to make a slip knot. I like to make a slip knot in my hands with this hook. I'm going to show you how to get the hook. Probably know this. See this already. The bands. Oh, one of my bands popped off, but that's okay. They're not that good. It's fine. Have all my bands on my hook. I'm going to take the bottom bands, right here, these, and bring them over. So it's like that. Just pull that. It's tightened. And there you have your snail. If you like this tutorial and that you made your own snail, more in the future because this is actually my first video. So bye! Happy snailing!